I don't think I've ever felt so awkward.
Yeah, I apologise for that.
No, that's not. It's not your fault. It's not either of you two's fault.
Well, it's his
I
fault.
felt like I wanted you to just talk it out.
No, it's his fault though, because he came over and stared at me for ages. I don't understand why anyone would do that. But God, what a disastrous couple of days.
Just don't worry about it. Just don't worry. You changed it. That looks nicer.
Does it?
Yeah.
Shit. What happened?
Basically, Mario's obviously in a weird mood at the moment. We were all sitting in the hut. We were all bored out of our skulls, so I started doing a little quiz.
Yeah.
And I tried to do like a mixture of questions that, like, you know, like the first one I did like a pop music one. I didn't just do things I was interested in.
Yeah.
So then I did like the only like intellectual question I asked was, can anyone name the wives of the last 5 American presidents?
Right.
And I thought like Mario like lived in America, so I sort of did that question for him.
Yeah.
And then he's like, why would I be interested? Why would anyone want to know that, in a really bitchy way?
Yeah.
So I some spaceships.
Right.
And then so we snapped at each other a couple of times. And so I just came in here quietly to get a, you know, it did up. He was being a bitch to me, and he is a bitch to me sometimes. I don't like it when people do that. So I came in here to sort of get away.
Yeah.
And Laura kindly came to see if I was all right, which was really nice. And then he came in,
Yeah.
and then just sort of like stared at me. Like he just came in to wind me up further. He just like stared at me for ages and ages and ages to make me feel shit.
Yeah.
And then when I tried to talk to him, he wouldn't talk back. And then did this childish thing of like wanting every question to be done through poor old Laura.
Oh,
It was
what, like, can you ask Ben?
No. Just
But
like
that sort of thing.
Ben asked him a question.
Yeah.
Mary questioned him. Mary said, "Why are you asking me a question?" And then he asked me the question.
Oh yeah, it was just too pathetic.
Yeah.
But like I'm sorry, like, and I'm not expecting anyone to take sides, but I don't understand why is he being a bitch to me? I've always been nice to him, even when he was like coming on to me big time. I was still pleasant to him. I never embarrassed him or anything like that. Andrew.
Ben.
Andrew. Yeah, I'm fine. Just another great night.
Really?
Sorry?
You had a great night.
I've had a wonderful night.
Hey, have you took our pillows off it? Oh, right.
Do you want one?
No, I was just going to make the bed.
Oh, okay.
What were you going to say, Andrew?
How you doing?
Well, fine, apart from bloody Mario being a bitch
Yeah,
to
that's what I
me.
was going to ask. You didn't let Mary get you, did you?
Pathetic or uncomfortable. I'm sorry,
I can't figure it out. No, I can't figure it out myself.
I
I
apologise for snapping about the alien thing back to him, but I did that in self-defence. You saw that.
Right.
So I'm sorry, Nick, because then I'm going down... Thanks, baby. Then I'm going down to his level, which is not nice for you guys. So anyway, it annoyed me, so I obviously came in here quietly. Laura, being kind, came to see if I was okay. Then he came back in here, sat on the bed, and like stared at me for ages and refused to talk to me.
Do you know why? I think that might have been quite entertaining
For him.
to watch. You like he only has to come in here and say something to you, and you're like, and then the way you was like, Mario, that's quite entertaining to watch. When you do the accent as well, that's quite entertaining.
No, I get all that, but why would he? I can understand why it might be good televisionally, but why would he want to come in here and just be a bitch?
Why
to
do you
me?
think?
He wants to make good television.
He wants to be on TV the
Yeah.
whole time.
I think so.
Yeah.
Maybe.
No, he does, because we had this with music.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I haven't watched all of them, but
No, you're right. Yeah. No, but the thing is, like, and you guys must be really honest with me, although I do let it wind.
I think you're
I'm
quite
never,
just a calm person. See,
Yeah.
I wouldn't want
I'm
to
never,
shout.
I'm never rude to
either.
him, am I? I mean, I know I snap back.
Well,
to him.
I've not seen enough.
But I
to-
no, but just to
No,
say
come
though,
in here. No,
but
no.
just-
No, you're
like,
never rude to
now
him.
when he came in, I wasn't rude to him or anything, was I?
No. I don't. You should have been here, Corin. It was so weird. I felt quite
He was
uncomfortable.
What
horrible
happened?
to me, Corin.
Just now, in here.
Yeah. I'll do an, well, I won't do an impression. He walked
Because
in.
you'd be called into sorry.
But he basically walked
Yeah.
in here. This was after he had been a bitch to me and I had snapped back. And I just came here to have a bit of time on my own. And Laura came to see if I was all right. And he came and he could see, obviously, that I wasn't all right. And that's why we were having a nice chat.
Yeah.
But anyway, he came and literally sat on where you are now, Corin. He sort of said, "So, Benjamin, are you okay?" And I was like, "Mary, I'm on top of the world," or something. I was sarcastic back.
Yeah.
And then he like stared at me for ages, and I said, "Look, I'm sorry I snapped back to you, but you were out of order doing that. What you did in there, you were out of order." Wasn't I? I said it to him very calmly and nicely.
Yeah, I can't remember.
And then he basically just stared at me, like literally. Okay.
I don't know.
Just to freak me
Oh,
out.
they see you.
Just to freak me out. Just to freak me out, he just stared at me for ages. And the thing is, I'm pretty good at, you know, I don't ever get angry or anything, but after a while it just started to annoy me. So Laura and I continued trying to have our conversation, and he sat there and just stared at me like this.
This is Big Brother. Would all housemates gather on the sofas
shit.
in the living room?
It's going to be a task, isn't it?
Oh, that'd be fun.
Anyway, will you guys sit with me, because I'm going to be...
Yeah, we'll be.
I don't think so. I don't think this is going to be a video message.
What do you reckon?
Video message from whom? What's that? You reckon? Nominations.
Yeah, but it's never going to slide and stay on the No need to worry about
It's still in the oh. Yeah?
Yeah.
Good, man.
Funny little cheapo, top man.
Yeah,
Special. 40 quid.
Come, top man special.
Yeah.
Oh, look, it's going to be Bob Brighter.
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
Because the camera's on him.
him.
You're gonna get to see him come to life, JJ. Laura.
Oh,
Show the glory.
lovely.
What's going on with them?
It's a bit late for a task, isn't it?
But that screen's gone off as well, and Joyce was like, oh,
Yeah.
maybe they're going to show something on there, because she said, don't it usually go off when they're going to
Yeah,
show
it
something?
Yeah,
goes
that's
off
right.
like that.
Yeah,
It goes
really.
off,
He's
yeah.
come to life before at 2 o'clock in the morning, so there's no.
Yeah, I've heard.
Oh, was he? When was that?
I really want
the
to get to
day
see him.
before he squawked up all day. Davina squawked up all
Oh,
day.
shit, yeah. You got a coin each.
Yeah.
On Dave.
He alright, babe. You always end up being it.